Previously, on the bonded vampire.
A bonded pair is like your heart in human form. They die, part of you dies along with them.
Believe I will fight for you to live a long, long life, no matter what it takes.
So, the rumors are true. You know you've bonded with a mass murderer, and you killed all of those innocent people to save your own skin! The Trimidian know people who were there!
The Trimidian? I've known about the Trimidian since Audric told me. Last I heard of him, he found the Trimidian, and that's it. He's probably dead. What comes after you is coming for us all. The Trimidian have marked me. Or at least that's what it looks like.
Fran's moving away from you. Get on her now.
She seems to be circling a certain part of the land, towards the lake. But there's nothing down there but more bayou. They're coming.
It's been too long, Lawrence. My old friend. Audric.
No attempts of escape. I guess you've learned your lesson. And you would be right in believing that. I don't think I know a human who's been able to outsmart a vampire, let alone outmaneuver them. Are you hungry? Do you want me to get you anything? Are you sure? You've been down here for a week and all you've had to eat is 2 apples and a sandwich. Not much of an appetite? I know you want to see him, and you will, don't worry. I needed to get some things sorted first, and they have been. Oh, just the usual. Fortification, communication, dealing with prisoners. I haven't done anything to Lawrence that he doesn't deserve. You've felt him, and I haven't done much. I don't even know if drugs translate where the bond's concerned. If it was under any other circumstance, he'd be ash on the floor right now. But, as it happens, he is much more valuable to me alive than dead. If I tell you my plans, that would spoil the surprise. And speaking of surprises, you'll have to put this on. A shock collar, nothing dangerous. It's a precaution to make sure you don't do anything stupid. And even if you are a human, I'm not going to underestimate you. If you don't wear it, you won't see Lawrence. If you put this on, you have my word you'll see him. It might mean nothing to you, but you have no choice, and you're not in a position to negotiate, so turn around. No need to be scared. The voltage isn't enough to kill you. Not at this setting, anyway. All right, that should do it. It's not too tight, is it? You're about to get what you've always wanted. The least you can do is agree to a couple of my stipulations. Impatient, aren't we? Okay, let's go and see the prisoners. And remember, you act inappropriately, and all I have to do is press this button. I won't test it, but it will hurt. Don't make me use it sooner than I want to, all right? Let's not get into semantics. It's better getting shocked once or twice than a dozen. So behave. You'll see for yourself what state he's in. You really are impatient. What do you feel right now? Can you tell there's a difference between your own feelings and his? Oh, call me curious. Another conscience. But it's not as advanced as being able to read his mind, is it? I thought so. Interesting. And distance doesn't seem to matter either, which can mean that the bond is strictly a part of you. It doesn't have to interact or be in close proximity to the other. I might be an old vampire, but I can't retain everything. It's always good to keep a notebook with you for these kinds of conversations. I don't need words to hang people. But I like jotting them down to remember their words verbatim. It's easier to catch them out that way. It's an added bonus to the knowledge I collect. If people spoke the truth all the time, I wouldn't catch them in a lie, would I? I know everyone lies, but some are forthright. They stick to their values, and they're seldom unwavering. The Trimidian, for one. Tyrannical, yes. Extremists, yes. But their beliefs and traditions haven't changed since they were formed. Until they met me, I suppose. This base was abandoned by the Trimidian in the late 1800s because of the structural damage. I couldn't let this piece of history go to waste, buried underneath the lake. And they no longer wanted it, so they graciously offered it to me. Ah, so many questions, so many answers. Save some for later, and I might tell you. Careful with the equipment. Don't get too ahead of yourself now. Patience. I only drugged them. They're big boys. They can handle it.
Love.
You've been well behaved this whole time, and now all of a sudden manners escape you. I suppose I'll have to do something about that. Now you're a prisoner. So stay here, behave, and smile for the cameras. Oh, I guess you'll see, won't you? There is much I have to investigate, plenty of subjects to dissect.
You're not touching them.
I'll do what I want, actually. You can't do much about it, can you? Be thankful I gave you enough carfentanil to keep you conscious.
Thankful.
I didn't want you to miss anything. And I'm sure it's nice to see your bonded human in the flesh. I could have kept you in the same room and televised this for you, but I'm a charitable host.
Is that what you call this?
It's more than what you deserve. I could have broken you already. Look.
Don't touch them!
Look at their pristine face. Not a cut, or a bruise, or punctures to their pulsing neck.
Love!
They're not even trying to move. That's what you call submission.
They're not a toy!
They may as well be. I've never seen him so desperate in all my life, and that's saying something. It makes me wonder what all the fuss is about. Is your blood really that good? Should I give you a bite?
Audric, get the fuck away from them!
Seems like life has treated you fairly well over the centuries. A good home in the countryside, owner of Grandavino Gallery. But what's with the name change? Xanthus? Reading a little too much mythology?
I don't have to answer to you.
Clever to run from your birth name, but not enough to let go of your heritage. Why? Your bond currently wears a collar with the capacity of 10,000 volts. I have a few settings I'd love to try out. But before I do, would you like to answer that question?
I didn't want to lose my humanity along with it. My history. I won't run from my past, and I won't forget.
But it makes you much easier to find.
Who said I was hiding?
True. You've never been one to. And there was no need because you had nothing to protect with your soul. And now, you, of all people, have a bonded human by your side. I think it's fate.
Fate? You never believed in that.
People change. Thank you. Oh, I've lived quite the life. Made allies that I would have killed without a second thought a few centuries ago. It's strange what a new perspective can do for you. The doors were always there to open, but we don't see them. It makes you wonder what you might have missed out on, or what you could have accomplished had you opened your eyes.
And your eyes are open now.
Oh, yes. My mind has never had such clarity. Now, what to choose? The cat o' nine tails? The scalpel? The puncture? Who said all of these contraptions were for Lawrence? His healing might be slow, but he's still a vampire. These won't do much to him. Everything on this table is for you. Barring the 2 syringes, even a small amount of carfentanil would kill you, and I can't have that. Ah, just in time for the show. And here I thought you'd be out for the whole thing. A vampire dosage is too much for you, I see.
So, you're Audric.
In the flesh. Pleasure to meet you, Xanthus.
I spit on your pleasure.
Isn't that your whole thing? I'll admit I haven't been around many of your kind, but I see the appeal. You fetch one of the highest prices in the market, don't you? If you're good, I might keep you alive to settle some debts.
I'd rather die.
That can be arranged, but not yet. First you watch, with the rest of them.
What do you mean?
Look around. State-of-the-art thermal cameras, radars, sensors, vital signs, organ activity, blood circulation, pulse, oxygen saturation, all without touching any of you. They're monitoring everything live, down to the smallest muscle twitch. They're just as intrigued by bonds as I am.
They?
Who do you think?
How can you stand there and work for them? These are the same people who condemned your wife.
You are not one to speak of condemnation. Let's start things hot, shall we? This might burn a bit, and hurt more than it hurts me.
Don't, Audric!
Look at that. Both desperate to save you. Don't you feel special?
Audric, stop! Love! Stop this, please! Love! I am right here! You've been searching, haven't you? Have at it!
I already have something planned for you, but I'm not as impulsive as I once was. Now, you better watch. Watch what I do to your dear love.
I won't.
You want me to really cause them harm? Oh, if only I could compel you. One of the downfalls of making you. So instead, I'll take this scalpel and stick it right in their neck. I won't take it out. I'll miss all the arteries and keep it there. Won't that be a sight?
What happened to you?
Everything. How about the arm next? Do you feel this, Lawrence? Do you feel the heat, the sting? Can you hear their thoughts or their fear? Be honest.
Their fear. I feel their fear. I don't have to look to know.
See? How hard was that? And do you feel fear because of it? Not because of what I'm doing, but is it their fear you're feeling?
It's theirs. I can tell the difference.
So emotions are directly connected, but physically there's no link. Is that from human to vampire, or vampire to human? Guess I'll have to find out and record it. Though the results might be somewhat skewed because of the drug. It might dampen the feeling. This will be the easiest way to know for sure. You'll do the honors of staining the scalpel, Lawrence.
I'd rather take it than them.
Don't give me the hint that I'm doing you a favor. I stick this in their chest, and the experiment's over. They paid me for more than one session, and I'm going to squeeze everything I can out of it. Did you feel the scalpel? If you did, you'd be in much more pain, so count yourself lucky.
You've gone
Is this what you'd call madness? I'd call it divine will.
You're religious now. I thought that was beneath you.
It is still. When I lost Helena, I thought I'd lost everything. Creating vampires brought some of that hope back. Over 500 I managed to turn, not only to give them a second chance, but to help me bring down the cult that condemned my wife. And then in a night, I lost everything again. Because of you. Your stupidity.
No amount of years can stress my regret. I am sorry, Audric. I will always be. It was and always will be my greatest failure.
I've heard it all already. Your apology will always mean nothing. It doesn't matter to me anymore. It's been almost 300 years, Lawrence. And I hope, in all that time, you've suffered for that mistake. You're here now to suffer more for it. What I believe in now is more than any man-made design. It exists beyond everything. And at each crossroad, it led me closer and closer to you somehow. I had many decades to think and calm the rage I felt every time I thought of you. It would come and go like ripples, seldom at peace, always disturbed. No way of stopping it until it faded by itself.
And has it faded now?
Kind of. Something else was born from it. The need for knowledge. It keeps me going even to this day. And out of all vampires, who else could I find to have a bond but you? The odds are staggering if you ask me.
Your supposed fate.
Yes. And I'm too curious to question it. So I'll leave it be.
You cling to a different kind of fate.
Oh, I almost forgot you were here. I'm sure you have wonderful insights into fate, but I don't care enough to listen, unfortunately.
Then you are a hypocrite.
Excuse me?
A seeker of knowledge doesn't ignore what they can learn. That water of yours is still disturbed.
And you can see that. Is that part of your innate powers?
I feel people in a different kind of way.
I bet you do. Well, Dantis, we can talk all about your theories later, before I find a buyer for you. For now, be quiet, or I'll rip your tongue out. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. Twisted fate that led us all here. That being you, Lawrence.
You only need to kill me, don't you?
That would be counterintuitive to what I want.
And what do you want?
I want what you have. The bond. I want to know how it works.
Why?
To control it.
This can't be controlled. It's impossible.
But what if it can be manufactured?
For what?
Controlling humans. And maybe, when vampires turn, they can be bonded immediately.
And you think the Trimidian will let you use the information you find? And I thought I was naive.
They might not like it, but they must be interested enough to supply me with all of this, and to have a front row seat.
You're despicable. Working with them. After all those years. After everything you said. What you'd do when you'd find them.
I took the opportunity.
At the cost of your soul.
My soul is just fine. When this is all over, and I no longer want to experiment, I wonder what your soul will look like when I put your human out of their misery. No? Your heartbeat says you're afraid of me. Or is that adrenaline? Or Lawrence, maybe? You're brave. Or stupid. I bet he's whispered all kinds of things in your ear about me. Me? Irredeemable? Is that what he said? Oh, Lawrence. Says the pot to the kettle. How much do you really know about your precious Xanthus? Is it really enough? If you knew it all, if you know him like I do, you'd be looking at him with those eyes as well. Wow, you love him that much. So, no matter what I'd say, you won't change your mind? I guess you can't, can you? Given your bond. Have you, told them about 1693?
Don't.
And I thought you were closer than that.
We all have our pasts we're not proud of.
Proud? You loved it at the time. You couldn't get enough of it. It's one of the clearest memories I have of you. Ah, you're curious now, aren't you? Well, allow me to indulge you. At the time, Lawrence was just a fledgling, and he was weaning himself off of vampire blood with my own. But he was making progress. We went to a village near Shropshire because I'd heard of vampires hiding out there. Lawrence had shown restraint before, so I asked him to talk to the locals about what they'd heard of the mysterious deaths and the like. Meanwhile, I went looking for the hideout. When I returned...
Audric, don't.
They need to know the true you. You can hide behind your gallery and your lavish lifestyle, but what are you without them? Nothing.
Well, I'm more than you are.
In some ways, I think that's true. I've never drank an entire village before. Does it surprise you? Yes, Lawrence was starved. One of the most ravenous killers I've ever known. At some time, I even thought he was my greatest creation. You would have thought with that many deaths, there would be blood everywhere. But Lawrence didn't waste a drop. Not even the children were spared. And guess what? It still wasn't enough to sate him. But I remember the smile on his face when I found him standing in the middle of the square. Even for me, it was chilling. Of course you wouldn't know. He keeps his best hits to himself. He's proud of them still, aren't you?
It was the best meal I'd had in weeks.
It was what you needed. I was so proud of you. Once. Bring her in. I've had enough of physical torture. We have plenty of time for that later. I'm sure they'll also like this brief intermission.
Fran.
She's a fighter, this one. Gullible, too.
Fran, can you hear me?
I'm sorry.
This was my choice. I knew how we would end.
Even so, thank you.
One last good deed, huh?
A good deed that won't go unpunished?
She's been punished enough!
She might be. But not you. You are his weakness. All of theirs, really. They'd try their damnedest to make sure nothing happens to you. How would they fare, I wonder, if I stripped your control away from you?
Audric, don't you dare!
Dare what? Your human was just a bystander. Let's make them act. Because they won't do it themselves.
Love, keep your eyes closed. Don't look at him. Stop touching them!
If you don't look at me, all those you know and love will die. Your family will die. That great Elwyn lineage snuffed out because of you. Fran and Xanthus dead because of you. All you need to do is open those eyes and look at me.
Don't look at him!
There they are. You will obey only my every command from this moment.
Love!
Love.
Let's see. Move your left leg. Drop your head. Looks like they're bound to me now.
Love, can you hear me? Look at me, please!
Xanthus.
No, they're still there. I feel them.
I'll give you time to mourn them, Lawrence.
I swear to every fucking god in existence, I will tear you apart
Let me
and
see
bury
your
you in...
What's you doing?
I have a thirst.
Audric,
No. No more shouting. It's getting tedious. And if you continue, I may just enjoy your human a little more. Their lips do look soft.
I will fucking kill you.
Yes, I've heard it all before. Now, time to get you down. Oh, steady. You see that axe? I want you to pick it up. Now, I want you to kill Fran.
What?
It's okay.
You know how to kill her. Hold it up and swing it straight down. Right at the neck.
Don't let them do this.
If they ever wake, tell them I forgive them. I forgive you.
Fran.
I forgive you.
A clean kill. Now drop the axe.